All right, exciting start in the exhibition season. Really proud to be able to get every player out there on the floor tonight to, get rewarded for a lot of hard work in the off season, and it's fun to see how much people have improved. I think that it's been a long time since we put 100 shots up. That's really exciting. We talk about being a high-octane offense and being an exciting, entertaining team. And I think you might have seen a little bit of a glimpse of that. Thought Masters did a really good job of getting in that zone. That kind of slows down a little bit. And that's something that we'll have to spend a little more time on. But all in all, we took care of the basketball. Anytime you get 100 shots up and what do we end up with, turnovers, 8 turnovers, you can't really complain. But I think we could execute better against the zone. I think that defensively, for the most part, anytime you can turn people over and score 40-some points, then you got to be pretty excited on the defensive side of the ball. All that being said, it's great to be able to get everybody some minutes. There's definitely some things that we can take from this to build on and keep improving. And obviously, some of the things that glared out that we need to work on is our execution against the zone.
Coach, like you said, contributions all across the board. Everybody who played scored tonight. Is this the type of offensive firepower we should expect with a fully healthy roster?
We didn't shoot the ball really well tonight, like we did in the first closed-door exhibition that we had. But that's okay. What we just talked about in the locker room was, sometimes the shots aren't going to fall. That it's not going to be there for us. But the O boards were there. That was exciting to see. I thought that defensively we really, buckled down and played some good defense. And when you can rebound and defend people, if your offense is off a little bit, then so be it.
Kayla Washington came off the bench, posted a double-double in just 11 minutes of action. What impressed you the most about her performance?
Kayla is an explosive player. She loves to rebound. And, it didn't surprise me how she played. I'd like to see her stay on the floor a little bit more. She was in foul trouble early, and I thought she went back in the second half. And, it's great to see a player that's in a little bit of foul trouble, maybe not playing the minutes that she's normally used to playing, but taking advantage of the minutes she had. I mean, have a double-double in 11 minutes is remarkable. It's a lot of energy. It's a lot of passion to, take care of the boards for teammates and get after it.
You guys outscored them in the paint 62-18. How much of a factor was height, and how much of it was just strong defense?
Some of it, I think, for us was the ability to get to the rim early, especially in transition. I thought that, honestly, I thought our guards did a good job of attacking and getting into the paint. At halftime, we were trying to get the ball. The message was, let's get the ball inside a little bit more, give our front line some touches, and let's go inside out, see what happens and all. And I thought we did that, and I thought we passed the ball pretty well at times against the zone, and we were able to get some easier opportunities in the paint. So kind of a combination of two things going on there to get that kind of a discrepancy in the paint scoring.
When you have such a huge lead at halftime, what do you tell your players to keep them energized on the sideline?
Oh, I think this group is very unique in the fact that they have come to work every day hungry about getting better. They don't seem to, at this point, pay any attention to the scoreboard, which is a good thing. I think there was a timeout in that second half, and I think Coach Rod was telling them, look, you guys came out ready to take it up a notch. You didn't relax in the locker room. And, to me, that shows how hungry they are. It also shows the type of leadership we have in this program, too. So, there's going to be times we're going to be down in the locker room. There's going to be times that we're going to be up like this. But the focus is on just, we're competing against ourselves. That's what we talk about, and how much can we get better.
What's going to be the emphasis in practice looking forward to UC Davis?
One is that we've got to do a better job of attacking the zone. I thought that we were slow. I thought that we didn't get our shot fakes up, move the basketball the way we wanted to. We looked like maybe we hadn't worked a lot on it, and we hadn't worked a lot on it. So that's on us as a coaching staff to put us in more situations against the variety of zones and to attack it a little bit better. But, that being said, I love the fact that we went ahead and rebounded hard, and we kept playing hard defensively and didn't let our lack of success offensively in running some of those sets against the zone influence how we're going to play with our energy on the defensive end.
Coach, you were able to make them give it up 28 times. How much does your defense help this high-powered, high-octane offense?
Oh, it was tremendous because, even though we got up 100 shots, we can shoot it way better than what we shot it tonight. And so it's great for us to be able to say, okay, don't flinch, don't worry about it. Just go play defense, turn them over, try to make them take tough shots, get on the glass, and good things will happen. And if that's our mentality, then we got a chance to be extra special this year.
And you mentioned maybe not the best shooting night, but what did you think about the quality of shots that your players were getting?
I thought that, it's great, again, to get everybody on the floor. And we had some we had 3 freshmen out there that have not played, rarely, haven't played even, that's their first minutes as Cougars. So, but overall, I thought that 90% of the time I like the shot selection. There's a few that we'll go back and watch tape and show them how we could have got a better shot. Yeah, but not bad for a first exhibition. This is a very unselfish team, so I don't want to go away from this media thinking that they were taking I'm going to get mine or something like that. That's not what these guys are about. They just need to settle in experience-wise. And
you mentioned the leadership once some of the starters got out. How were you? What was your reaction to their reaction when some of the younger gals got like their first points? And things like that?
I mean, it just to me, I saw little Melina, Selena Molina hit that shot, and I thought Chanel was going to run out right out to half court to hug her, and we're like pulling her back and stuff. So, but whether it's sister or just everybody being excited for all of our 3 freshmen doing as well as they did. I think that talks to the chemistry of this team. These guys are really locked in on being sisters on the basketball court and off the court, and there's so much joy, to see them go out there and have success at this very early junction of their career.
And last question, Coach. Last year you were a bit by the injury bug. How is it to see your team out there together as a whole?
Yeah,
again?
I got kind of tired of sitting there with 60 points sitting on the bench in boots and crutches. But, hats off to the players who got us all the way to the Final Four in the WNIT. That was just remarkable mental toughness on that group. They really gained a lot as players with their confidence and their skill levels and the amount of playing time that they got to play in that postseason. And, it's great to have those players back. There, no doubt about it. And, I think if you were watching tonight, you saw that, all of them, Lou Brown, Chanel, Melina, obviously Bobby Buckets, they weren't just sitting in boots. I mean, they were finding ways to dribble, to work on their free throws, to work on leaning out, eating better. I mean, they're better players, even though they had basketball taken away from them. So that tells you a lot about all the hard work that they put in behind the scenes to do what they could do.